everybody, and welcome back to Celluloid Psychosis. I am your host, TJ Bowser, and joining me as always is the very handsome, the very British, the king of Salisbury himself, Mr. Paul Ashford. What's up, buddy?
Hello, I'm great, man. I am as good as always. Probably a bit greater than ever because it's
Yep,
Halloween season.
it is.
Um, yeah, man, my week has been great. Work's cool, work's ticking over nice, but more importantly, been doing some Halloween stuff just like I did last week. We went to an amazing pumpkin patch at the weekend. We did like a nighttime visit. It was super cool. This pumpkin place, they had it's been on the news around the world actually, but they've got a pumpkin mural of Ozzy Osbourne
Mhm.
made out of 10,000 pumpkins. We got to go and see it. It's super cool. It looked amazing. They had other stuff going on. They got like a spooky maze, and they got all these other attractions for kids. They got like food and drink there, music. They're playing Aussie songs all throughout. Loads
Mhm.
of cool displays. We had a great time. Picked up pumpkins. So that was super cool. And then last night we did a Halloween trail, which was a spooky trail through the woods in a country park. And they had lights and music effects, strobe effects. They had like skeletons, and there's some live actors in there as well. It was kind of a kid friendly thing, but it
Mhm.
was super cool. Very, very busy. But I did get to have a really nice burger. It was like a Heaven and Hell burger, it was called. And it had a black bun, like the old
Yeah.
Halloween Whoppers they did in them. Actually, I think you've got them this year, have you? Halloween Whoppers.
Mhm.
We never had one until 10 years. In the last 10 years, they've never done it again. But yeah, super cool. Had loads of peppers and stuff in it. It had like little devil horns made out of chilies. But yeah, it was great, man. So I'm fully feeling in the Halloween spirit at the moment. Um, how about yourself, TJ? What have you been up to?
Well, buddy, I have been flat out at work preparing for Black Friday, making catalogs and all that stuff because
Hmm.
that's what us marketing guys do. So I've just been staring at graphics, creating some sort of specials. It's quite nerve wracking and just cumbersome, laborsome, and it makes me want to rip out my fucking eyeballs. But you know what? It's done for the most part. Just got to slot in a couple more offers and we're ready to go. Picked up some physical media. Just going to be arriving today. Actually, a little bit of Criterion, a little bit of
Nice.
Scream Factory. Got that Ace Ventura Pet
Ooh.
Detective 4K UHD coming in, baby. And I'm excited about that. That's one of my favorite films of all time.
Mhm.
I actually had that movie on VHS as a kid, and I watched it a bunch. Alrighty then, but yes, we have a bunch of news to get to today, and that's going to be, yeah. I'll tell you what, some exciting stuff to say the least. So, without further ado, we'll just start things off right now, Paul, with our physical
Yes.
media roundup. So, we are not through the month of October yet. As if you can't tell, this is kind of like a Halloween themed episode by the pumpkins in the background and the bats flying all over our faces. For those watching the live video stream, Paul has a bat mustache. Looks
Oh.
fantastic. Yeah, so we're gonna. Oh, and a unibrow. Okay, so coming from Kino Lorber, The
Mhm.
Great Outdoors 4K from
Oh,
1988.
John Candy, what a movie.
John Candy, yes, another fantastic movie. Then from director George Miller, director of Mad Max movies,
Mhm.
Babe and Babe Pig in the City 4K from 95 and 98. Those movies are fantastic. Revenge of the Pink Panther 4K 1978. The Pink Panther Strikes Again 4K 1976. The Pink Panther 4K 1963. A Shot in the Dark 4K 1964. So you get a good chunk of the Pink Panther movies there, at least four.
Mhm. Mhm. Mhm.
Yes. And last but certainly not least, one that I will be certainly most picking up, Nacho Libre 4K from 2006, directed by Jared Hess. One of my favorite films.
Mhm.
Hilarious, fantastic. Nacho! Imprint Films is doing Supercar, the complete series from 1961 to 1962, and Night Gallery from 1970 to 1973.
Heard good
Paul?
things about that. I've never watched it though. It's Rod Serling, right? Twilight
Yes,
Zone.
Ross.
Yeah, yeah. Heard good things. I've never ever seen it. Supercar is I've never seen that either, but that is Jerry Anderson. So we're talking puppets, Thunderbird style.
Mm.
So yeah, so a couple of interesting releases there from Imprint.
What
But
is Vision?
Via Vision, it was like the sub label of Imprint, right?
Or the other way around?
Or yeah, well, you're the expert, right?
One of those things.
I don't know if you've seen this film. It's a film called Vampires from 1998.
Hmm.
It is John Carpenter's
Carpenter.
getting a lovely looking 4K release. Um, some say that's one of his last great films, or his actual last great film.
James Wood's performance in that deserved awards.
Yeah, yeah. It was a damn good film. Damn good film.
Damn good movie.
And a film that I've still have never watched to this day is Aeon Flux.
Really, the
Yeah.
cartoon series that was on MTV was pretty badass.
Hmm.
This movie was not as badass, but still pretty good. Really good comic
Charlie's,
series. Just
yeah.
yeah, this movie's not. I mean, it's decent sci-fi film. You know,
Charlie's Theron, yeah. 2005. Yeah, I remember when it came out. I just did not watch it. But getting a nice 4K release though from Via Vision.
that's fair.
TerraVision, I haven't mentioned them for a while, but they are bringing us the Basement Horror Anthology from 1989.
Mhm.
I believe that is some like shot on video stuff, compilation or 16 mil or something like that, compilation of stuff I've never heard of. But all the less, it sounds cool. Lionsgate, a couple of releases coming. We have Southpaw from 2015, and
Not my movie.
no, that wasn't funny. Hearts of Darkness is getting a 4K release from 1991. That is that the Val Kilmer? Is that right? And Michael Douglas, or am I getting that mixed up? Might be getting them.
Is this the movie about the creation of Apocalypse Now?
Oh no, I'm getting them mixed up. Then I don't think it is. I
I'm
thought it
gonna
was
look this
a
up.
Val Kilmer movie, but I could be completely wrong. Is it not the
It sounds right.
yeah 1991? So it sounds about right for a Val Kilmer movie, right?
Nope, a filmmaker's Odyssey. It's the
Oh,
documentary about the creation of Apocalypse Now. Or
I
if
did not
you
know
watch the 2025 one that'll be coming out, that is the creation of Jason Goes to Hell. As
that.
a nod to this specific film.
Well, there
There
you go. We learn something new every day, right?
you go.
Umbrella Entertainment. Now, there's quite a stack from them.
Yes.
Chain Reactions from 2024.
Fuck
Never
yeah.
heard of it. Yeah. What is that one? I've never heard of it, man.
Yeah, me either. I just wanted to say fuck yeah.
Fair enough. The Innkeepers from 2011. I've seen that one. That's cool. That was a good
Yeah.
spooky movie. The Horseman from 2008. Don't know much about that one. I know that you've already pre-ordered this next one.
Oh, Chain
Logan.
Reaction is a documentary about the Texas
Ah,
Chainsaw Massacre.
Texas. I do know about that. Yeah.
Okay, fuck yeah, indeed.
You're right. I do know about that because I read a bit about it. Yeah, it's they interview loads of people, don't they, about
Yeah.
their how it's impacted their life and stuff. Yeah, there you go. But I know you've pre-ordered this next one.
Yes, I did
Lesbian
actually.
Space Princess from 2025.
I did.
And finally, Suicide Club comes to
Mm.
4K. That is the 2001 movie, not the DC movie, right?
Hopefully, Facebook doesn't pull us down for saying those words. Coming from Paramount Pictures, Breakdown 4K
Yeah,
1997. Is
that's
that
interesting.
who's that with? That is
Kurt Russell. That's the
Kurt
Kurt
Russell.
Russell movie. So that's interesting because that was originally released only as part of that mega expensive Paramount box set. Do you remember? Is it Paramount
Yes.
Scares Volume, whatever it was? And everyone kicked off saying, "What? That's the only way to buy that movie," and it was silly. But here we are, just before
Au
Halloween. It's
contraire,
been
mon
announced.
frere.
Yeah,
Severin Films is bringing us the Eurocrypt of Christopher Lee Collection Volume 3 with more
yeah.
details to be released on Halloween Day. If you're a Christopher
Mm.
Lee fan and you really like some of his more obscure stuff, go to severnfilms.com. Coming from Warner
Absolutely.
Brothers Discovery, Ben-Hur 4K 1959, an absolute classic, and All the President's Men in 4K from 1956, another all-time classic. Coming
Mhm.
from Ketchup Entertainment, Afterburn from 2025,
Is that
never heard of that.
I think that is the it's got a really badly photoshopped cover, but it looks like it. But it's I think it's a Batista movie.
Oh,
Uh, yeah, I think
maybe.
it's him, and I think it's is he with Samuel L. Jackson? I think it
That
might be.
sounds about right.
Yeah, I think it's Batista, Samuel L. Jackson, someone else, but he looks super weird on the cover, so it might not be Photoshop, but he looks weird. I haven't
Okay.
seen the trailer or anything, but yeah.
Coming from Mondo Macabro is Island of the Dead from 1967 and Mystics in Bali from 1981. Coming from Sony Pictures, Thunderheart 4K 1992. What the hell's that, Paul?
That is the Val Kilmer movie. I
That is
got
the
them
Val
mixed
Kilmer
up.
movie.
Yeah, I can't believe I messed up Chain Reaction, man, because I remember reading about it. I was like, oh, I never heard of this documentary. That's cool. But yeah, that is the Val Kilmer movie I had in the back of my head. Thunderheart from 1992.
What
Yeah.
about Dark Force, Paulie?
They're bringing us Brute Corpse from
Oh.
1971. That is corpse as in CORPS, not corpse.
To imply
Uh,
some sort of military.
that is a 4K 70s exploitation movie from the looks
Nice.
of the cover. Goldwyn Films, who I've never heard of, they are bringing us
Yes.
Primitive War in 4K, which 2025. Obviously, that was recently in the cinema in theaters, as you would say. I say cinemas.
Recently in theater.
I still haven't seen it, but it does look good.
Yes, it does.
Uh,
This
film
is
tre-
interesting.
Film Treasures, yeah. So Film Treasures, I love Film Treasures because they did the super cool convention I went to earlier this year. Uh, they are bringing us Gialli, Guns, and Gore. The brutal films of Darren Ward, 1997 to 2019. And I found that interesting because I'd
What
never heard of
region?
this guy. It's they're doing a US release as well, I believe, because I saw the pre-order link and there was a UK and US.
Yeah?
So these films are Sudden Fury, A Day of Violence, and Beyond Furies. I'd never heard of these films. And then I was looking at the extras, and it looks like this guy is from Southampton, which is local to me. And I was like,
Oh,
ah.
just around the corner.
So yeah, and they're quite recent as well. 97
That
to
artwork
2019.
is amazing.
Yeah, yeah. So Film Treasures, they put out the most amazing releases, always limited to not many copies. So I picked up their Mausoleum they did last year, and it's a beautiful release. And obviously they're mega movie fans because the convention. Did I tell you who I met at the convention? They did
Uh-uh.
Lamberto Bava.
Yes, you've told me about this many times.
But yeah, they put a lot of love into their releases. They're a small label. They're great. So yeah, this is a bit of a surprise because I'm kicking myself. Why have I never heard of this guy? But yeah, 3 of his movies in one
Did
little box
we
set.
ever announce that Kino's doing a re-release box set of the entire Death Wish franchise?
No, you would have told me
Yes.
about that for sure.
You can get 1 through 5 and not have them the way that I do, where you have 4Ks of 1, 2, and then the rest are all blues from 1 through 5,
Yep.
all from Kino Lorber,
When
which
was
is
that announced?
interesting because I don't know. It kind of bypassed us somehow. So previously, Death Wish 2 was done by Vincent in the 4K.
Uh huh.
Death Wish 1 is Kino Lorber, 4K.
Hmm.
Now, Ronin Flicks had Death Wish 3.
Right.
4 and 5 was Kino. So they had 1, 4, and 5. 2 and 3 were somewhere else. So to see 2 and 3 here is very interesting. That's probably the
Mm.
most interesting, just because those were hoard out previously. And if you can't tell, the Riddler's shirtless today.
Yeah, yeah. What happened?
Friday, he's getting washed because I have to wear the clothes on Friday to work.
Halloween.
Yes.
Am I sensing a double dip for you on this Death Wish box set?
See, the artwork is tremendous, and it's only $60.
For all 5?
Yeah.
Wow. And that's 4K?
Yeah.
Hmm. Yeah, you might as well. You've got a double dip,
I
surely.
might double dip. There's nothing really new here, and like I said, I have 2 4Ks of 2 of them already. So
Yeah, that's fine.
if it was a 4K of 3, it'd be a different story. You know what I mean?
Oh.
Because that
Yeah.
one's bonkers. But I'm actually. Did you see that I think we talked about it. The Hard Boiled Scream Factory release.
Yep.
That's kind of that new sub label that they're doing. That's mainly
Mhm.
Chinese films.
Mhm. Mhm.
That comes out November 4th. They're hard boiled, and I'm super excited about that. But do you know what retail is in the US for that right now, Paul?
$39.99.
MSRP is $64.98.
Oof. Yikes.
Retail, if you go to like Amazon, you're looking at
Yep.
maybe $50
Damn.
on the
Oh, mind
low
you,
end.
that's not bad compared to what I have to pay for some
That's
stuff. So.
for one movie.
Mhm. Mhm.
But that's every single movie in this new sub label, with the
Mhm.
exception of a couple. Like City on Fire is 30, but The Killer is still 50. So like, I don't know, maybe it's just the John Woo effect, but
Yep.
who knows?
You never know.
He never
You
fucking
never
know.
know. No.
What's next, Paulie?
Vantage Media are bringing us Popeye the Slayer Man from 2025.
Where do they come up with these?
Yeah. Cineverse or Cineverse, however you want to say it, are bringing us Bleeding from 2025. I believe that is a Shudder series.
I
I've
wonder if
never
Cineverse is going to
heard of.
release Good Boy then,
Possibly. Is
or if
that also
Shudder is going to
Shudder?
release Good Boy as a Vincent sub-label release.
Maybe.
That'd be good.
Yeah. So 101 Films over here in the UK. Sorority Babes in the Slime Ball Bowlerama, or as I've spelled it, Slime All Bowlerama. So absolute classic movie from '88. Classic. They say it's Full Moon. It's '88. It wouldn't have been Full Moon. That would have been Empire, if I remember rightly. No, I don't
Yeah.
think it even was Empire. Was I don't think it was. I can't remember. It's around that era. Uh, Absolute amazing film. I've already got about 3 or 4 different releases of it though, so I don't think I'm going to pick up this release. However, it does include as a bonus extra feature, Sorority Babes in the Slimeball Bowlerama 2. So that kind of, I don't know, that kind of suggests that how bad the sequel is, right?
Yeah,
They've
you've
thrown
been
it on as an
relegated
extra.
to bonus feature status.
So that's a bit of a shame. They should have done them separately. But it looks the artwork. It's got all new artwork. The artwork looks incredible. But I don't think I'll get it. But it's part of my Full Moon Frights box set too, I
Hmm.
believe, but not the sequel. So yeah, it's an interest in the UK at the moment. It's quite cool because we've got 88 films and 101 films releasing loads of Full Moon stuff. They're like competing against each other. So that's the latest one in the line, which is interesting. Yeah. What about your favorite label, Eureka Entertainment? What are they doing?
Full Moon High from 1981 and King of Beggars from 1992.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
never watched any of them. Dazzler Media is doing the Creeps 4K from
Oh,
2025. We'll
that came
talk
out of
about that
nowhere.
later.
Yeah,
Decal releasing, however you want to say it, is
yeah.
doing the hit film Bone Lake from 2025. It's getting all the buzz. It's getting all the chatter online. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Dude, Raro Video, certainly. This is actually a Kino Lorbeer sub-label, Paul.
Really?
Did you know
Wow.
this?
This is the movie about you, isn't it?
Yes, Young, Violent, and Dangerous from 1976, an autobiographical film about me and my previous life.
Yeah.
Now in theaters. Polly, what is in theaters? Let
Uh,
us know.
we have Springsteen, Deliver Me from Nowhere.
And who is playing the Bruce?
That's a good question.
Jeremy Allen from The Bear
Wow.
is
There we go.
playing Bruce Springsteen.
Interesting. I
Not a
can't see it.
big guy of Bruce.
No.
I don't give a
I,
fuck
all right.
about that.
I don't think he was too amazingly popular like he was in America in the UK. Yeah, it's out. Black Phone 2. I know you're excited to see that one.
So I did not know that Black Phone 1 was a Joe Hill adaptation.
Really? I
Stephen
didn't know
King's
that.
son?
Right. Oh, I didn't know that.
Yes.
Interesting.
I have no interest in the Grabber or him or
No,
this movie. I have interest in Joe Hill, but not this. Not
not this
this.
not this particular one. Fair
No.
enough. Shelby Oaks.
I've heard that it's like the Blair Witch mixed with Hereditary.
That's a good combination, right?
Theoretically, it's a good combination. It could go
Hmm.
really, really wrong.
Yeah, yeah. Tron Ares. Well, that seems to be taking money now,
So
right?
I feel like if this movie came out like 10 years ago, it would be big. Now, it's asking us to be sympathetic with an AI at a period where everybody's very skeptical of AI.
Hmm.
And where they really let Jared Leto just act like a computer, it kind of led to its best interest. But it's sad that he didn't say it's Troning time or something like that.
Yeah, fair. Roofman is still in cinemas. The living in
Channing
the
Tatum living in
yeah
a
C- Walmart, is it?
Toys R Us,
Toys R Us. Oh yeah, Toys R Us. I was close. I
the
was close.
extinct
And interestingly, Frankenstein has got a
limited release. I was
very
gonna
limited
say
release. I'd quite like to see it on the big screen, honestly, but I didn't.
everyone's been just hooting and hollering on the web about this.
Yeah,
I love
but
me some Del Toro.
me too. It does hit Netflix very soon, doesn't it? In next month, so
Yes,
it's nice that it's got a similar release. I
should have
just
came out today, but what do I know?
exactly that, yeah. Well, so what sort of news we talking about this week?
So Umbrella has recently acquired the rights to Hatchet 1 and 2.
Yeah,
That's pretty interesting.
that created a buzz online.
Yeah.
Obviously, they're known for their nice quality releases. So I've only got the original US releases of Hatchet 1 and 2, the old Blu-rays.
Mhm.
So obviously, Umbrella will do a region 3, I'd imagine, hopefully 4K.
Yes.
And, and it'll be in a nice little box, I'm hoping. Hopefully, both together. But interesting, they haven't done the other ones. They've only bothered with 1 and 2. Arguably the best two of the series, though. But they did also acquire the Collector 1 and 2 as well, or Collector in the
Yes.
Collection, interestingly. But I think the buzz was more around Hatchet, which is cool. So
What's these Scream Factory rumors, Paul?
yeah, have you not seen? Have you not heard? So
I have not heard.
no. So there's rumors going around that Scream Factory will no longer exist. They're going to stop physical media.
Really?
That's apparently it all came from someone mentioning it in a Reddit post or a forum or something, and it just blew out of control. And everyone's like, I think Scream Factory or whoever owns Scream Factory, Shout Factory, has been recently acquired by someone else, another company, and
What would be
someone's
the benefits of stopping the one thing that they're known for?
exactly, exactly. So I think it got shut down, but it's still appearing on a lot of sites I go on, at least on Facebook and stuff.
Their films are
Um,
distributed in Walmart. What the fuck?
Exactly. Apparently, the rumor was that yeah, they're stopping physical media, going to be online only, streaming only. Um, I don't believe it because they're obviously a
No.
popular label, even though we do shit on them sometimes.
Nobody
But
will want to watch the movies we buy.
no, no, exactly. Although interestingly, since that rumor, they've sent an email to people saying that the is it Scream Factory Forever Club? They're
Yeah.
shutting it down. They're shutting it down. They're stopping the point system on it. So that probably added a bit more fire to the rumors.
Yes.
But yeah, I can't personally see it happening, but it's created some chitter chatter online. So I thought I'd
What
just throw it
doesn't,
in
you know?
there. Yeah. Talking about chitter chatter, this is another rumor. Apparently, Arrow have got the right or have done 4K transfers of the Halloween movies, or at least the first 5 Halloween
Didn't
movies.
Scream Factory already do that?
In the US, yes. In the UK, no.
Those were not region free?
Oh, they were, but they never released them over here.
Ah.
So, but apparently this started from on Apple TV. There's 4K releases, and they all say the transfers are done by Arrow. Transfers are done by Arrow, apparently.
Interesting. So they would do their own
Um,
scans or would they just
yeah, their own scans. Yeah, apparently it's their own scans.
really?
Apparently, and I don't know if it's like AI generated or it's made up or whatever. But there's a screenshot out there of the first Halloween in 4K packaging, like normal set, and uh, Arrow are announcing the next movies on Halloween. The 31st is Friday, so again, it could be utter
We'll see.
bullshit. It could be cool. Well, I mean, at least for the UK, it could be cool. But yeah. it's doing the rounds at the moment, so I thought I'd chuck it in there.
So earlier we mentioned the movie The Creeps, which Paul kind of sent to me because it definitely surpassed us. And as a
Hmm
couple of guys, a couple of dudes, a couple of film guys, known for the Rubber Monster, the little Rubber Monster community,
hmm
especially this one over here, for this film to go unnoticed by us is kind of silly. And that is,
hmm
of course, Creeps from 2025. And we say
Yeah.
that because of the blatant use of Little Rubber Monsters. Paul?
Yeah, it looks incredible. It's just completely come out of nowhere. It kind of looks like a Jack Frost 2 to me. We've
Yes.
got these little killer snowmen, rubber monster snowmen. Um, it's got a very 80s vibe from the trailer. And I believe it's, I want to say the director's Finnish.
Hmm.
He's foreign. But Joe Dante is even in this movie, whether it's a cameo or a bigger role, I'm not sure. It's probably a
Damn.
cameo. But his name is on the cover, obviously, as you would. But also on that cover, we have Christopher Lambert. And
Highlander?
yeah, Highlander. Highlander himself is in this movie as well, which is crazy. And I think from the trailer, he kind of jokes about the whole Highlander thing in there as well. And just to keep that 80s vibe, uh, the voice of Kit is in this movie.
Ha!
And Kit is in the movie too from Knight Rider. So I think there's some kind of thing where these kids or people in the movie, they're talking about they're dreaming of their 80s heroes, and one's Highlander, the other one's Knight Rider. I believe that's what's going to happen. So they appear in this
Ah.
movie, which is cool. So it looks crazy. It looks wild. Apparently, it was made in 2023, and it's kind of been in limbo for a while, but now it's finally coming out. But it's crazy. I'd never heard of it until now, until this suddenly announcement popped up on Facebook, and I was like, huh?
Mhm.
But yeah, pretty exciting stuff, and it's out in December on physical media. So I think the very start of December. So 100% gonna be checking that one out. I hope it's good. I hope it's good.
Another thing I hope is good is the new Silent Night, Deadly Night remake featuring that one guy from Halloween Ends.
Yep, that's out in theaters for Christmas time as well, right?
Yeah, yeah.
The only thing that put me off, the trailer looks pretty solid, I'd say.
Yep.
The only thing that put me off in big writing right at the start from the studio that bought you Terrifier 2
Yeah.
and 3, and you're just like,
And if you've watched this podcast, listened to this show before, we have feelings about those films, and that
yeah.
is just to be followed up with the news.
Mhm.
And we're definitely not timing this like this. Uh, Catherine Corkin, the girl who gets cut in half with a saw in Terrifier 1,
Mhm.
launches a lawsuit against said producers we're talking
Mhm.
about of the Terrifier franchise, alleging she never signed a waiver for her nude scene in the film. So
Yeah.
that opens the door for a plethora of legal troubles
Mhm.
for a small production studio as Cineverse. I believe this is who the people are getting hit, or
Mhm.
maybe Damien Leone and his other
Yeah.
people. But either way, bad news for that camp. And just
Mhm.
a reminder for you indie filmmakers out there, make sure your T's are crossed, your I's are dotted, and you have representation, because you need to make sure your ducks are in a row before you even hit record. It's
I
important. It's half the battle, folks.
so
Cover yourself, cover your actors and actresses.
I read a bit about it, the lawsuit. Apparently, she had something in a contract to say that she could have a share of the profits from how popular the film was. Like I think it's something like 1%
Yeah.
from all. Is it future residuals? Is that how they
Residuals,
how they
yeah.
say it? Residuals? Which apparently she was getting, but then apparently it dried up for the sequels, and apparently the sequels were included. I think that I don't know. That's what I've read. It could be lies.
Interesting.
So that's what I think. That's the timing of it. Why it's happened now, because she's had nothing for a while, and obviously the sequels are out, and obviously we know these films are mega popular now. The franchise is popular, and there's a new one coming too in there, which they're making right now, or they finished making now. But also interestingly, I read that the lawyer for the producers, the Terrifier side, is none other than Larry Zerner,
Mm.
who is what's his name from Friday the 13th Part 3. I forgot his name.
Shelley.
Shelley, yeah. So I mean, yeah, very interesting. I'll be interested to hear more about this. Or for all we know, TJ, it could be some massive what do you call it, promotion for the next movie that comes out, and it could all be. You
Yeah.
never know, man. You never know in today's world. It could be just publicity for the new movie. Who knows? I don't know. Does Catherine Corcoran, does she do because I know the Terrifier people, they do so many horror conventions now, especially here in the UK. I don't know if Catherine's part of that.
I don't know.
If she is, that must be awkward, right? If she's there with them all. Oh, by the way, I'm suing you guys. Or lawsuit, whatever. So,
I
yeah.
don't know. The whole thing is just very interesting, and I'm very, very interested to see how it turns out.
Yes, definitely.
So, Paul, what is your recommendation this week?
Well, this is a movie a documentary that came out. I think it's been out a couple of weeks now. It's on Amazon Prime. It's free to watch on Amazon Prime, presuming you're a member. I mean, who isn't a member nowadays?
Right.
That is I Like Me, which
Oh,
is the documentary about John Candy. And I remember we mentioned the trailer a few weeks ago, several episodes ago. The trailer looked great, and yeah, the documentary is great. I watched it with my girlfriend. She was in tears just through the intro bit through the credits of all the clips and the sound bites and stuff. And yeah, it's very emotional. I'm biased because I'm a massive John Candy fan anyway, but yeah, it's brilliant. Yeah, free to watch on Amazon. I couldn't praise it enough, man. It's incredible. Go watch. What about you, TJ?
Welcome to Derry on HBO Max. The
Oh,
It
is that out? Is
prequel
that out?
series.
That's
Episode
out
1
already,
is,
is it?
yes.
Oh, I didn't realize it was out already. Nice.
Gruesome, fantastic,
Hmm.
completely subverted my expectations. So they've already been renewed for seasons 2 and 3 from what I've heard.
Right.
And this one takes place in 1962. The next one will
Mm.
take place in 1935, and the season 3 will take place in 1908. So
Wow.
every time Pennywise reappears. This
Nice.
one, like I said, pretty full on, doesn't disappoint from the opening scene to the end, is
Yep.
just absolutely awesome. There's nods to Andy Machetti's other work, The Flash, Clayface, things like that.
Hmm.
Uh, really, really cool things. Love seeing Jewish American families represented in TV these days. Really, really cool. But yeah, highly recommend.
Nice.
Oh,
I
so
didn't know it was out. I did not know. I wonder if it's out. I
yes.
presume it's out in the UK too. We don't have HBO though, so it must be Disney. Is that?
Bonus recommendation is The Chair Company, also on HBO Max. That is a fantastic series on
Hmm.
episode 3, and it just keeps getting weirder.
Fair
It's like a
enough.
comedy thriller, but it's like Tim Robinson style of comedy.
Right. Right.
So it's very awkward. Yeah, you wouldn't believe how a chair breaking would create an entire series, but
Hmm.
you know what? Here
It
we are.
does. Fair enough.
So we will be back next week to talk about a movie. And what movie will that be, Paul? You don't know yet because it's my
I don't
pick.
know.
That's why, Paul.
I'm scared now. What is it going to be?
So we did a horror movie last time. What type of
Yep.
movie should we do this time, Paul? The Plot Against Harry, a Michael Romer movie. Let's do that. That's one of
All
my
right.
favorite movies. So that should be a little bit different, a little bit, yeah, something new for you listeners out there. And we'll
Hmm.
probably talk about his other movies. He did 3 features: Nothing But a Man, The Plot Against Harry, and Vengeance Is Mine. I own all 3 of his movies. Fantastic stuff. But we'll talk about that next episode. And if you like this episode, we'll listen to other ones just like this one. Head on over to www.projectlouder.net or anywhere else you consume audio-only content. It includes, but is not limited to, Spotify, Amazon, Apple, YouTube, Blueberry, and all that stuff. I am your host, TJ Bowser.